Hey, welcome back to AnalyticSherpa.com, your small business guide. Today you're here to learn about your revenues. So we put together a great tool for you to use to track your revenues and really get to know them. So click the link below and download the free Sherpa P&L model. Click like and subscribe, and let's get to know your numbers.
Okay, so here we are in the overview of the Sherpa P&L model. And we're going to go into our master tab. Now that's where we categorize all of our data, we keep our data consistent, and we control our data so that we really know our numbers. These numbers feed into the revenue database and the expense database, which generate the profit and loss or P&L report and the dashboard. Now you can go to AnalyticSherpa.com or come back to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, and we have videos on the expense database and the profit and loss report and the dashboard. But today we're talking about revenue. So let's go over to the master. Okay, so here is the master sheet. And notice here that yellow means input. So everything that's yellow means that you can input your data. So the first thing you want to do is put your company name in, AnalyticSherpa.com. Now over here is the revenue inputs, and that's what we're talking about. All of your streams of revenues you categorize right here. So we sell books and posters and t-shirts and photos. I sold some models to Twitter, and this creates the drop down so that everything is consistent. And notice right here that we have a bunch of Z's. And we add the Z's because Excel reads the categories from the top to the bottom, and they start with blank spaces. So if you don't put the Z's in here, you're going to get a big blank space, and you're going to have to scroll down before you get to your categories. And this just makes it a little easier. All right, we're going to head over to the revenue sheet. So here we are at the P&L model revenue sheet. And as you can see, we have all of our columns: input, 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 input. You can input all the information in those columns, and the only one that's fixed was what we set up in the master, which is our categories of revenue streams, and they're all right here. So today I sold a model to Twitter, and you want to put in the date you made the sale, not when you collect the money, because that's going to throw off your sales. It's going to not be consistent with the profit and loss report that this generates or the dashboard. So it's very important that when you make the sale is the date that you enter into the revenue. I sold this to Twitter for $450. And what did I sell? Right there, what we set up in the master, a model. Now, here is the information going. Now this was a single purchase, and it was custom, and it was a monthly model, and I made the sale through an email ad. And that's all there is to it. So enter on the date you made the sale. Do this consistently, at least once a month, at the minimum once a month, but ideally once a week, every couple of days even. And that way you'll really get to know your numbers. Now here's where we're able to control the data. We use our filters, click the little box there, deselect everything. I want to see what business is coming from my website. All right. And to go even further, I want to see what business I'm generating from my website that's over $300. So you can come in here and use a number filter. First, deselect that, and you have all these options. I could see every sale that equals 300, does not equal 300, greater than 300. That's what I want to see. And there I have it. Boom, right there. And it gives me a better understanding of my revenue. That's what we're here. Let's clear that out because you got to know your numbers. That's the most important thing. And that's it. If you have any questions, just ask them. We're more than happy to help you through this. And thanks for coming to AnalyticSherpa.com, and come back for more videos. We're going to talk about the P&L and the dashboard.